A dad writes to us, "My teenage son just came out to me as gay. I support him 100%, but I'm wondering how I can be a better ally."
It's awesome that you fully support him. Letting him know that he is loved is most important. For many LGBTQ youth, breaking the news to their parents is the scariest part of coming out. I know many LGBTQ youth who said that they felt like they could handle anything once they knew their parents were behind him. So let your son know that you're willing to be present when he wants to come out to the rest of the family if he feels so inclined. Getting teenagers can open up can be a little difficult, so continue to encourage the dialogue. Be curious without being nosy. Research indicates that despite being more self-centered, adolescents have a hard time talking about themselves. But if you bring up their friends or notable other members of the LGBT community, they may be more inclined to open up. Fortunately, LGBTQ issues are far more common in the media, and that provides an opportunity to bring up the topic without seeming like you're prying. While it may seem a little less personal, it's an opportunity to approach sensitive topics that may be intimidating for either of you. A friend of mine has a child that just came out as gay, and while she's very supportive, she dismissed it as just a phase. So just remember, you want to embrace their ever sense of evolving self, but be cautious not to be overly dismissive as it just being a phase. Unfortunately, there is still a lot of bullying which takes place with kids of all sexes and genders and orientations, but that takes place even more with LGBTQ youth because they're often targeted for being different. Look out for signs of bullying, any types of behavior change, discipline, behavior problems, declining grades, unexplained absences. And keep in mind that bullying may come in the form of social media, so stay on top of his social media. Also, maintain frequent contact with teachers. Let them know that you want to know when any issues arise. There's also the Advocate for the Gay Straight Alliance, or GSA, which has been shown to make schools safer and boost academic performance among LGBTQ students. And lastly, although it may seem a bit awkward at first when you're having these discussions, try to fill in the gaps that your kid is receiving from sex education. In the United States, there's only two forms of sex education: abstinence only, which is a morally prescriptive approach that says sex is bad, don't do it, and comprehensive education, which talks about STDs and unplanned pregnancies, but it comes from a very sex-negative viewpoint. Very few states allow schools to provide LGBTQ students with the information that they need to be safe and healthy.